Whoo, Jesus. Jim, you cashing checks you can't receive. You're not gonna receive. You got denied at the door. You caught walking your big grown behind in people's house and got handled. Mm-mm-mm. The way Benny bounced you around that house and flipped you around that house, then dragged you outside like you was a big old carpet. For a minute there, I thought we needed to call the ambulance for your behind. I mean, he literally handled you. He tackled you like you was in football, flipped you like he was in the karate class, dragged you like you was a rug, kicked you like he trying to get dust out of you, then drag you down the stairs like you was that big rug that you got to break your neck trying to take out. Y'all know them big old rugs that y'all have in y'all house that you got to sit there and do all this to drag it. That was Jim tonight. He was that big old rug you got in your house that carry all the dirt and it's hell to clean, but it's beautiful in your house, but you got to catch hell beating it with a broom or a mop or whatever the hell you got to beat it with just to get all the dirt out of. That was Jim this episode. Jim, you learned a very valuable lesson tonight, didn't you? You was that rug, that little ugly rug everybody got in their house, that big old area rug everybody have in their house that catch hell to clean. You was that rug. I bet you was nice and clean after Benny got done with you. And then he kicked you 2 more times or 3 more times to make sure all the dust was out of you and the rest of the remaining dirt that he probably left out of you while dragging you out the house, while leaving dirt laying around in the house still that he got to still sweep up. He made sure he kicked you a couple of more times to make sure all the remaining dirt was gonna stay outside, and from the dirt that he drug you outside in, and the remaining dirt that was left inside while dragging you in that old ugly rug everybody having their house outside to clean, he got to go sweep that up later on. I bet you won't mess with Benny no more, would you? Better yet, I bet you gonna try to stab him no more, try to hurt him no more, would you, Jim? This the quietest you ever been in an episode. You even talked to Candace with class. Like Miss Young, I want my money. Please give me my money. No bad talk, no baby talk, no whore, no hook or none of them words. Oh, you was kind after that ass whooping, huh, Jim? That's all you needed was an ass whooping. You little child that's bad as hell, that need one good behind whooping, and you turn out to be a little angel. You was an angel this whole episode after that behind whooping. I guess he got the dirt out of you good, huh, Jim? That rug needed that good cleaning, and you finally got that cleaning you deserve. The quietest you ever been a whole season. I was surprised and shocked that you ain't give him a run for his money, Mr. Billy Badass. Looked like he gave you a run for that money and then cash your check after he got done beating you. Let me leave you alone. Benny done done enough to you. My little words ain't gonna hurt you, but Benny might. He might end up coming back and hitting you again because you might still got some dirt in you left somewhere. So I'ma let Benny take care of you since he did such a great job shutting you up this whole episode. But moving along, we ain't gonna talk about it. We gonna let Benny enjoy his victory. He finally got his hands on Jim, which I know once he got his hands on him, he wasn't gonna let him go. He was gonna turn him everywhere except lose. He been needing never had that ass whoop for how long now? Excuse me, but he been needing never had whoop for how long now? How many seasons? How many episodes? And Benny finally got the dirt up that rug that everybody got tired of walking on. Even Hannah got tired of that rug. She decided it needed a good clean in this episode. And boy did it get a good clean in this. I ain't mad at you, Benny. Everything I done said about you, I know I didn't call you not bright, you crazy, you ain't got enough brains up there. I know I didn't say all that about you, but I take all that back tonight. You can have the power. You can have the glory. You did your thing tonight, and I ain't mad at you. I'm going to give you that hand clap. You need to teach me how to turn that area rug out, because my mama got a big rug like Jim in this house now that I need to clean, and I need to know how you flipped and tossed that rug around so freely without breaking the sweat. You broke that stitch in your arm. You broke that stitch, but you ain't break no sweat swinging that rug around and dragging that rug outside. I want to know how you did all that without breaking the sweat. That's all. Do you know how did you know how he swung that rug around like that? Cause normally no big old rugs you have in your house, you catch hell trying to clean correctly. Now how the hell he got Jim the rug and did him like that without breaking breaking the sweat? How did he do all that, mama? Cause I want to know. Cause it might be a time in my life I might need to do that same rug like that, and I don't want to break a sweat by dragging a rug out there like that. And we need to take his classes, don't we? Well, we can learn how to take them rugs out without breaking the sweat and flipping it and tackling it like it's a football player. We need to go ahead and do that and set that quarterback, don't we, mama? That rug, that rug no more. That rug don't want no more Benny. I bet you. I bet you that much. Not a David and Veronica. 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 You already revealed to us what that was season 4, that David wasn't a father. Now why would you tell this man this? This man was playing you this whole entire time. I guess you kind of figured that out and you said, I ain't got nothing else better to lose. I ain't got nothing to lose. All I can gain is maybe his trust, maybe the sex, maybe the loving. Back when we was once upon a time in good life or a good part of our lives, that's about all I can gain. But why would you tell that man that he is not the father of Jeffrey in this manner? What possessed you? You was feeling yourself. That's what the hell it was. You finally got Mr. Officer back for flipping you in that car, but burnt you up. So I guess then you was feeling yourself. Then you didn't cuss out the FBI with they scary behinds. So I guess you was feeling yourself, and I guess your booty was smelling too good that you had to toot your nose up and keep on smelling it, and you had the balls to tell this man that I slept with one of your co-workers. He gay. I was about to leave you for him until I caught him having sex with another man, and that's when I had an affair on you. I cheated on you. Basically, Jeffrey ain't none of your son. Do you not recognize that he look exactly like him and not like you? Have you not caught on that was your co-worker? Did you not know that we was having sex this whole entire time? And I ended up pregnant with his baby, not your baby. But I sat here and played around with you for how many years, said that's your child and not really. Veronica, you were feeling yourself after you was feeling yourself after how you sat there and talked to the FBI people and Mr. Attorney General. Now, FBI, y'all got the heifer where y'all want it, the demon. Y'all got her where y'all want it at. Tell me why y'all scared of this witch in a wig. I don't get it. Like, I wouldn't give a damn if she talking about suing my mama, my daddy, my uncle, my nephews, or whatever. What is so scary about a witch in a wig that y'all so scared to touch? I don't understand it. That woman sat there and played in your face this whole entire episode, telling you I don't know what's going on. I don't know this person. Oh, you gonna believe him? I represented him once upon a time in his criminal past. But did you not know that he with this, he with that, he with this, and he got a gang member and all this, basically snitching on anybody and everybody, trying to turn the thing against her for she wouldn't say too much, but basically she was telling on him the whole entire time, and y'all got her on sudden, but y'all acting like y'all ain't got her on nothing, acting all scared of her. And Mr. Attorney General, you thinking that you want Candace. You don't want nobody else. You want Candace. Y'all all scared of this witch in the wig. Well, she might be dead. I ain't believing the devil is dead. That witch in a wig, she might not like water, but I don't believe that witch dead. Like, y'all gonna have to show me an autopsy report. Y'all gonna have to put the finger right here, and y'all gonna have to give me a pronounce of the time y'all found her dead for me to believe that that heifer dead. And then I have to see her on the morgue on that slab, that cold slab. I have to see her on there before I believe that heifer is dead. Dead. I don't believe she dead not 1 second. No, I do not. Yeah, he struggled with her. Yeah, he had her in the water. Yeah, she almost escaped. Yeah, she was floating on top of the water like she dead. But all we know, she could have been holding her breath, pretending like she was dead until he turned his back. And then she gonna do a Chucky or a Jason and disappear on that behind. I don't believe that heifer dead not 1 second. I'm sorry. I need my facts and I need my proof. I need a time of death. I need her sitting on that cold slab. I need her face I need her body to be a whole different white pale looking before I leave that heifer dead. If I don't get none of that, that heifer ain't dead. Hell, she didn't survive farther from upstairs on a stack of boxes, and I supposed to believe, I don't believe she did not 1 second. Like I said, when I see the soul come out of her body and she turned white as a ghost, then I might believe it in the time of death and see her laying up there on the autopsy table. And until then, I ain't believing that one. Sorry, not falling for that one. Tyler Perry, you ain't fooling me this time. I already thought that heifer was dead once upon a time, and then she walked around like she ain't dead. All she had on her was a little scratch. I ain't falling for it, and I ain't believing it. Um, let's go ahead and get Jeffrey and Jeffrey, Mr. Officer, Veronica Goons, they raping him, beating him up. Do I feel sorry for him? Hell no. Hell no. Absolutely not. How many people have you then raped? How many people have you then took their dignity in front of their eyes? How many people have you then took advantage of? How many people have you then beaten up to a pope? You almost did that to Jeffrey that night, and I'm supposed to feel sorry for you, Mr. Officer? No, don't feel sorry for you at all. You got what you got what you deserve. It was a long time overdue, and you basically getting what you been giving everybody back, especially the Mr. Gaffer when you raped him in jail. And I don't even much like him, and you raped him in jail. And I'm supposed to feel sorry for you that somebody else got you back the same way you got gay for pay. No, don't feel sorry for you at all. You got what you deserve. Jeffrey, you gonna go running, Mr. Officer, aren't you? You got that call that he was in the hospital. He had an accident in the hospital. You don't know he was raped yet, but you're gonna go run to him, aren't you? You just a waste of time. You just a waste of time this episode. I ain't falling for it. I ain't believing it. And you gonna go run to him. So we just gonna skip past you. We just gonna skip past you and move it along. Who else we got to talk about? Um, Speaking of gay for pay, Broderick and Rocky and this plan where Broderick said he leaving the country. He said he ain't trying to get caught. He said he ain't trying to get deported. He trying to run away. Catherine finally able to catch him. She willing to help him out and also help him escape justice because she know it's coming down on him. He don't want to be fooled up or involved with her. She falling in love with him. She said she like him. She don't want him to go. So now she willing to break the rules and bend all and break the law just to keep her boy toy around. That admitted the night that I was playing you, I was using you, I was trying to take all your money away from you, I was doing what I had to do to get what I wanted from you, and basically you telling me you love me all of a sudden, and I'm supposed to believe all this and all that. Catherine, you never have been a bright bulb, have you? This man basically told you he was using you. He wanted to take advantage of you. Basically, he was using you as a stepping stool to try to rob your behind, and you then fell in love with this man, willing to help this man escape justice and help this man stay in the country illegally. But you don't care because you went, hell, this probably how you fell in love with Jim. You know what? Whatever helps your boat and whatever help your boat floating on, whatever. And Mr. Gay for Pay, you, Mr. Gay for Pay, who you think you gonna wear out? A wet paper bag? Talking about you lucky I didn't get a chance to knock you out. I would have took care of you any day or any night. When David accosted you and dragged you out that house. You stood there acting all big and bad out there standing up, thinking you was gonna drive in Veronica's car. Talking about some you drinking. Okay, big and bad Miss Wet Paper Bag. Why didn't you try nothing? Why didn't you try to swing? Why didn't you try to force yourself to stay there? Why didn't you try anything smart then? You say you could take him any day of the week or any night of the week. Why the hell didn't you swing at him? Why the hell didn't you push him? Why the hell did you let him put his hands all over your material? You let him touch every thread count of your shirt, and you talking about some you can handle him, you can beat him up. Okay, Gay for Pay. That goes for you inside of a wet paper bag and you trying to fight yourself out of it. I want to see that, and I want to see how Billy Badass you really are. You knowing that man would have, even with his bag, he would have not. Gay for Pay, go play with an Xbox or a PlayStation or something. You can't even much beat yourself out of a wet paper bag. Don't nobody believe that. Ain't nobody scared of you. Who you think you scaring? Really? Who do you think you scaring? Okay. Okay. Cause you ain't scaring nobody, ain't nobody scared of you. Good luck with that. When why still up to his drunken with high antics, talking about some he gonna kill him, he gonna kill everybody. Basically telling David Jeffrey that he gonna kill everybody. They pushing him to the edge. He can't take it no more. He want all of them dead. He ain't playing around and he ain't fooling around no more. And Jeffrey basically told him what was right. Don't call me when you high. I ain't got time for your little high rants. I ain't got time for you talking about some you gonna kill them all, you gonna do this and you gonna do all that. Another one that need to be in a paper bag and try to fight yourself out of it. Why you? Who the hell you think? Well, I'm scared of you in the car. How about that? We scared of you in the car because you never know. You might want to hit us like you hit that girl on episode on season 2 or was it season 3 where you ran over that girl high out of your mind. So yeah, I am scared of you. Scared of you behind the wheels, got your foot on the gas and you might run me the hell over. So yeah, I am scared of you. Other than that, fight yourself out of a wet paper bag with Gay for Pay and let's see you win. Other than that, ain't nobody scared of you, Wide, and you ain't gonna bust no grade. But you tried it too. If that's about everything, yeah, that's about everything. Everything I want to talk about. Mr. President-elect. Well, it's over for you, buddy. Landon tried to do it. Mr. Thirsty Landon tried to do what he can do, tried to save you. It wasn't no saving you. You was hard-headed. You didn't want to get rid of Candace. He basically warned you what was going to happen. You didn't want to listen to him. He tried to warn you. Basically told you this was a bad idea. Yeah, you might have cleaned her up and cleaned her record, but that still don't get over the many people she done used, beaten up, took advantage of, drugged them, took all their money, Jim included. That ain't gonna take away all that and how she was around here running the escort ring, and not to mention right here drugging people and taking all their money away for them. So You ran with Dad. You wanted Candace. You had your Candace. Now that the scandal is out about Candace, and I'm glad you warned her what the hell was going to happen to her, and you going to fire Landon. Landon did the best he can at his thirsty moment by trying to clean this up for you. It's not his fault that you wanted Candace. It's not his fault that you couldn't resist Candace. You couldn't find you somebody else with a cleaner record and a better reputation than oh Lord, I almost said Landon, than Candace. That's all on you, buddy. You chose Candace. You wanted Candace. You couldn't have enough of Candace. You said she had a right atop of mystery for you. You wanted that. You had that. Now you're going to have to deal with all the scandal that coming. Well, Candace leaving you anyway, so I'm just glad you warned her. I'm just glad you warned her about what's going to happen to her. But she went back home to Hannah, and basically, as she know it, her life is basically over. And her little once escort range she was running is now coming back to bite her in the ass because Mr. Attorney General want her and not Veronica the devil. So, anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. I think that was the episode. Yeah, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bye.